Right, we're going to start off today with a reverse around the corner. Yeah? So it's either going to be a reverse around the corner to the left or to the right.
Okay.
Yeah? Now, this can be quite a difficult manoeuvre for pupils.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously I'm going to play you up quite a bit, as will the examiner, because the examiner knows that every error the examiner puts in are errors that pupils put in.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. But don't worry, if you get stuck on an error and you're not solving it, I'll show you how to solve it. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
What we're looking for is, you've got to spot the error first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then you've got to analyse it. Give me the reasons why.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you've got to come in with the remedial action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So don't worry, I'll give you all the help you need. Yeah.
Okay.
Now you're going to have about a 5-minute drive to site, because obviously we can't do it here.
Of course.
So on the drive to site, if you think about reversing around the corner, there's 3 ingredients you need.
Mm-hmm.
Is control,
Yep.
observations are a biggie,
Mm-hmm.
and reasonable accuracy.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to play around with control on the way there.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be coming too quick off the clutch.
Yep.
So you can knock that on the head quite quickly by telling me to bring the clutch up to biting driving point.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the car starts moving, keep your left foot still until the car's moved about 1.5, 2 car lengths, then lift off it. Yeah. I'm also going to play around with shuffly steering.
Yep.
Yeah. So if I'm going to the right, you can say we're going to use the pull and push system. We're turning right, bring your right hand up to the top, your left hand down, pull down with the right, push up with the left. If we're going left, vice versa. Yeah.
Yep.
Once you've told me that a couple of times, you could then actually ask me. Well, I say to you, we're going to take the next road on the right, and which hand are you going to put this top tanny?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
When we get to the area, we'll actually stop before we're going to. Before the corner we're going to
Yep.
reverse into. That's when you're going to give me a brief. Now it doesn't have to be a massive detailed brief.
Okay.
Just a brief outline of what we're going to do, because don't forget, once we drive past the corner, everything you said on the brief's gone out the window anyway. Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
And that's not done deliberately. That's done because in real life, if you're talking to a real pupil, they will be able to take in information while we're sitting there
Mm-hmm.
with the engine off. But once they start driving, then they've got millions of things going through their mind. Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
But the brief on the maneuver, the instructions on the maneuver itself, have to be spot on.
Okay.
Yeah. So, on the brief itself, you don't have to go mad in telling me, I've got to check here, I've got to check there.
Of course.
Yeah. Just got to mention the word all-round observations, because you're then going to be instructing me when we go across. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The clue I'll give you is that when we stop before the corner, have a look at the corner we're going to reverse around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Particularly look at if there's any gravity involved.
Yep.
That makes sense?
Yeah, of course. it
Yeah.
does, yeah.
If we've got gravity working with us in the same direction, it's going to be very important you notice
Of course
that.
it is, yeah.
Because
You threw that one on the last wheel, didn't you?
yeah, if you have me setting the gas
Yeah.
and bringing the clutch at the biting point,
Oh, we're going to go
I'm
flying, aren't we?
yeah, as soon as that handbrake goes
Of course.
down, the car's going to be past the corner. Yeah. But if you make an error, don't give up. Just stop me.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't forget you can still recover.
Okay.
Yeah. All is not lost. Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yep.
Yeah? Right, so I'll give you a word picture.
Okay.
It only comes in as a partly trained student.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't come in at phase 2. So I want you to treat me as a pupil at the partly trained stage. I have had lessons with another instructor, but I've never met you before. So you're filling in for my instructor who can't make it today, yeah? He has got the same car as you, so I am familiar with the controls.
Okay.
He said today we're going to do reverse around the corner, either to the left or to the right.
Okay.
Yeah? So you okay with the word picture?
Yep, think so.
Yeah. So I'll leave you to meet and greet. You can call me Tony.
Tony, hi. My name's Dave.
Hi Dave, how are
Great
you?
to
All right?
meet you. I believe your instructor's off playing golf today.
Yeah, he's always playing golf, isn't he?
He is, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a good golfer.
Yeah.
Well, I spoke to him last night, and he's told me that he wants you to do reversing around the corner today.
He mentioned that, yeah.
Well, luckily, one of the reasons why you've got me is because I've got the same car as him.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's just a different colour.
Yeah, yours is cleaner.
So obviously you're going to be familiar with the controls.
I am, yeah.
That okay with you?
Yeah, exactly the same.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Just before we start, have you done any reversing before?
I've done a little bit of straight reversing with Fred last week,
Oh,
just in a
okay.
straight line.
All right, okay. And how did you control the speed when you was doing that?
He had me working all them pedals down there.
Okay,
I think you call it coordinating the pedals.
brilliant. Okay, so when you was reversing, if you was on a flat road, how would you keep the clutch? Whereabouts would you keep the clutch? Would it be low? Would it be high? Would it be all the way up?
He had it somewhere around it. I think he called it a biting point.
The driving biting.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. That's good. Was you doing it on a flat road, or was there any gravity involved? Was there any hills?
No, just
Slopes? Okay, well we'll talk about that when we get
Yeah.
to where we're going to be going to. And when you was reversing in a straight line, just finally, whereabouts did he have you looking? Where was you looking?
I was having a bit of trouble with the coordination of the pedals,
Okay,
so he said, would you like to share responsibility with me?
okay.
And he said he'd take responsibility for the looking until I got the hang of the controls.
All right, okay.
But I did look behind me once.
Just the once?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Well, when we're going to be doing this round the corner, it's going to be really, really important that we use really good all-round observations. You're going to be taking responsibility for
All
that
right.
today. I'm going to
Yeah.
be here watching you, so I'll help you.
Yeah.
But it's really important that we get used to doing
Yeah,
that.
I did look behind me once.
Good.
Had a good look down the road.
Just the once, so.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. We're going to be looking all round today.
So you could come in there and say, when you looked, did you pick up a reference point,
Right,
a straight line reversing point?
Of course. Okay. So when you was looking behind you, Tony, did you pick up a reference point to keep the car in line with the curb?
I did, yeah.
Anywhere on the back window?
Yeah.
So
It
can you
came
spot
in
that now?
just about the edge of that wiper.
And is it roughly the same on this car now?
Oh yeah, same car, yeah.
Fantastic. So again, we're going to be using that today. That's going to be really, really helpful for you when we're looking around.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you like to set yourself up?
Yeah. Yeah, all done.
Good stuff. Good cockpit drill there. That was good. Just before we go, tell me what you can see in your centre mirror.
I can see right down this road.
Okay.
So you can see that silver car down the road.
Brilliant.
I can see a bit more left here. I can see a little bit of your head restraint. I can square the whole back window.
Fantastic. What about your right mirror?
See that front door handle?
Yeah.
I can see that in the bottom left-hand corner.
Good.
I can see right down this road, and I can see the top of them buildings.
Brilliant. And finally, the left mirror.
The door handle in the same place. I can see that great big silver bin in the middle, and I can just about see the top of them buildings.
Fantastic. Good stuff. Okay. Should we set off?
Yeah. Left to the end.
Good. And once you pull away, Tony, we're going to be turning left at the end of the road, please. Okay, Tony. So we're going to be turning left, and then we'll just have a little chat about that. Have you any idea why that happened? We had a bit of a jerk there, didn't we? As
You want
were
me to
setting
stop?
You can stop. There's nothing behind us, so you're under my control. Have you any idea why that happened?
No.
Okay. Came up a little bit too fast with the clutch. So when we're setting off, if you get that, if you find the driving biting point,
All right. Yeah.
just set your gas. Just keep your left foot still. When you release your handbrake, just keep your left foot still for about a car and a half length. Once the car's moved about a car and a half length, bring it up nice and slowly,
Oh, right.
and then that jerk should go.
Is that
away.
important?
It's really important. If you don't do that, if you bring your clutch up too fast, that could happen. We could stall the car. You could shoot off down the road.
Oh, right. Yeah. I've stopped
Okay.
a few times. Yeah.
That might be the reason why. So we'll have a look at that today.
And turn your right.
And we're going to be turning right, please, Tony. So when we're turning right, it's nice wide turns. Don't forget, we're going to be using the pull-push method.
I've only done a couple of these junctions. Do I have to give way to that police car?
You do have to give way, well done. So nice wide turns. That right hand all the way up to the top.
Oh, up the
Meet
top.
at the bottom with the left hand. And pull down with the left hand.
Oh, yeah,
bring back up
that's
with the
right.
right. So nice wide turns. Really important that we do those really wide turns, don't it?
Wide turns.
Yeah, right hand all the way up to the top. Bring it all the way down to the bottom. Meet at the bottom with your left hand and then push up with the left. And if we're going to be turning left, it'd be vice versa. You'd put your left hand at the top of the block, pull nice and smoothly all the way around. And if that's not enough, then meet at the bottom with the right hand and push up to the top with the right hand.
Oh, right. Gonna make my way all the way down to the church
Okay.
and turn it.
Okay, so we're going to follow the road ahead of this junction, please, Tony. So, what are you going to do with that clutch? Where are you going to keep that clutch?
Find bite and driving point.
Fantastic.
Get it moving about 1.5 car lengths. Then you do a spinner, isn't it?
Fantastic. Well,
And turning left.
and we're going to be turning left, please, Tony. So, we're turning left. Which hand are you going to take up to the top of the wheel?
Eeny, meeny, miny, left.
Well done. Nice and wide, that's good. And then bring up with the right,
Oh,
pull
yeah.
down smoothly. Fantastic.
Darling, I've got that now.
It's really good. And the move off was good as well, wasn't it? I think you've got the hang of that now, Tony.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Do you want me to pass the responsibility over to you for that?
Yeah.
Are you happy with that? Give it a go on your own.
And we're going to turn right at the end.
And we're going to be turning right at the end of the road, please, Tony.
I have to stop here, haven't
You do have to stop. Well done. Why do you have to stop?
I? It says stop on the stop sign.
Brilliant.
I don't need to put the handbrake on, do I?
You don't need to. It's not a requirement to put the handbrake on, so long as the car does stop. If you're going to be there for more than 2 or 3 seconds, it's always a good idea to put the handbrake on. But it's really important that you come to a stop.
So, to kill off some of the brief, you could actually talk about this reverse around the corner.
Okay.
Ask me any idea when I might have to do it.
Need it. Okay. Right, Tony. Obviously, we're going to be doing left or right reverse today, like
Yeah.
we mentioned. Can you think of any occasion where you might need to do that? Can you think of any reason or any occasion where it would come in handy to do that?
All my mates got it in their driving test.
That's one of the reasons. That's right. It's a possibility. And can you think of any other times?
Nah, driving test and that's it. Never do it again, would you?
Well, you could do it. I mean, imagine if you come to the end of a road, you've turned down the wrong road and it's a dead end. You could possibly do it there. Or if there's a road blockage, there's a bit of road works.
No, right.
There's traffic, yeah, or traffic jam. So there are occasions where it does come in handy. And we're going to be turning right this time.
So you can do it anywhere then.
Well, there are places where you can't do that. I was about to tell you. We wouldn't do it into a no entry sign, so down a one-way road.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, of course. There are a few occasions where we wouldn't do it.
So no entry sign. You can't do it there.
Yeah, you can't go into a one-way road. I'm trying to think of another. Stumped with that one.
Can you reverse from a minor road into a major road?
Oh, yeah.
And turning left.
Turn your left, please, Tommy. Yeah, you'd never reverse from a minor road into a major road.
Then why is that?
It's breaking the law. It's very dangerous. Cars aren't going to be expecting now. The cars are going a little bit faster on the
It's going
major
to
road.
stop on the left.
And just pull up on the left for me, please, Tony.
Right.
Okay, good stuff.
It's going to be a right-hand reverse into that road over there where the post box is.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep. Okay, Tony. What we're going to do shortly, we're going to pull away.
Yeah.
We're going to do a right reverse today. It's good. See where the post box is?
I can, yeah.
What we're going to do, we're going to drive past that junction very slowly. We're going to have a look into the road, and I'll explain that in a second to you. And then we're going to pull up on the right.
All right.
About 2 car lengths away. Car
Yeah.
and a half, 2 car lengths away from the junction. Not too close to the curb, but not too far away. About a drain's width away.
All right.
Okay. Do you remember last week when you was doing some straight line reversing? Can you remember where you was positioned in relation to the curb? Did you have a reference point with your mirror?
No.
No. Okay. I'll talk to you about that in a second then.
You got any pictures you can show me?
I have, yeah. As it happens.
Or drawings or something?
Drawings, got some little diagrams. I think Bob might have the same thing. Okay. So, reversing to the right. Can you see that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. If you can picture this, this is the corner we're going to be
Yep.
reversing into. So we're parked up somewhere around here. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull away. And as I said to you, what we're going to do, we're going to look into the road. It's very, very important we look into the road. Can you think of any reasons why we need to look in? Can you think of anything that we might be looking for?
I suppose might be somebody parked in there, wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, of course, of course. We're looking for children. We're looking for cyclists. We're looking for pedestrians, maybe stood on the corner. Anything that causes danger,
Yeah.
or we could cause them danger. Any hazards. Excuse me. And what we're going to do, we're going to signal right once we've passed the junction. We're going to look into the junction. We're going to signal right. And when it's clear, we're going to pull up on the right-hand side, as I mentioned to you, about a car and a half length away from the junction, making sure that we don't cause any other road users to slow, stop or swerve.
All right.
Okay. When we do pull up, some of the things that we need to be looking for, again, I mentioned to you a second ago, I'll help you with a reference point. Excuse me. But it's very, very important that we look all the way around. Good all-round observations. It's very important because if you're staring in your mirror, could be a child, could be a pedestrian that's not really looking what they're doing. They might be texting on the phone. If you don't see them, we're going to kill them, aren't we? We're going to run them over. We're going to hit them. Could hit another car. So we need to do this with due regard to other road users.
Right.
Okay. We're going to put 2 bubbles around the car, 2 imaginary bubbles. I'm going to do one for pedestrians. So can you see the silver car on your right hand side?
That one there? Yeah.
Not the learner one, the one
Yeah,
that's parked
yeah.
up. I want you to imagine a circle or a bubble around the car.
Yeah.
If any pedestrians get within that bubble, we're going to bring the car to a stop. Apply the handbrake. Do you think of any reason why?
Take a pedestrian a long time to get from there to there, wouldn't
What's that, sorry?
it? Take a pedestrian a long time to get from that silver car to that corner, wouldn't it?
I'll explain that when we get there then. Okay, so when we're doing the reverse, again we have to look at the road. Is it flat? Is it
So-
on a hill?
I'm using the silver car here.
Yep.
If any vehicles get to this car, do you want me to stop?
That's pedestrians. With other vehicles, can you see where the chap's just come out of his garden?
Yeah.
Where the 2 parked cars are? Again, imagine a circle around the car, that width. If any vehicles get within that circle, we're gonna bring the car to a stop.
Hang on, you confused me a bit there.
Pardon?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Stick with the safety bubble for vehicles. Yeah.
Okay.
The silver car is fine.
What, for vehicles?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What a bit ahead of me.
What do you mean?
Well, I could have vehicles coming towards me out of road, couldn't I?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. A bubble for pedestrians and one for vehicles coming
Yeah.
towards
So
you.
so a bubble behind me is the silver car. Yeah.
Right.
What's the bubble? Where does the bubble start ahead of me?
Where the parked cars are, the black car. Is that
That's
too far?
That's still behind me.
Yeah, I'm on about a circle around the car. Would you have one for the front, one for the back?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
If anybody comes towards me, there's just as much danger of somebody coming up behind me, isn't there?
Yeah, Rob, I'm not sure where you're coming from.
If any vehicles get to the silver car here,
Yeah.
you want me to stop? If any vehicles get to, let's say, just past the red Mini on the right hand side,
Yeah.
you want me to stop?
Yeah, whilst we're over there.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Well, that's the manoeuvre we're doing.
Yeah, sure.
Let's,
So
ma- let's-
would I be doing that over there, or would I tell you this?
let's make it clear, you're not teaching me to move off from here,
Right.
because I learned how to move off ages ago, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? you're teaching me to do this right hand reverse, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? So the bubble is from that silver car,
Mm-hmm.
and roughly, I would probably say, the second car past the red Mini,
Okay.
where that car is in. See that car coming
Yeah, I know
towards
where
me?
you're coming. I
Yeah.
was coming from a different angle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want me to recap that again?
No, go ahead.
And would I do that here, or would I do that over there? Would I talk you through that bit once we've pulled over?
No,
Do it
no,
here.
I don't understand it.
Pardon?
No, I can understand it from here.
Okay. All right, Tony. So, excuse me. When we've pulled over, we need to put a couple of safety bubbles around the car. One in front of us and one behind us for
Yeah.
oncoming vehicles, pedestrians. If you can look down the road, say silver car here on the right.
Yeah.
If any vehicles are coming and they get within that distance from that car towards you, again, I want you to bring the car to a stop. And then, can you see the parked cars further down past the junction? Can you see the red Mini?
I can.
We've got a couple of cars further past it.
Yeah.
Again, if any car gets within, or any vehicle gets within that distance from us, again, we're going to bring the car to a stop.
Yeah.
We're going to let them pass. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So again, we're going to stop about a car and a half length away, not too far, not too close to the curb, but not too far away, about a drain's width away.
Oh, drains with it, all right.
Yeah, and we're going to come to a stop.
Yeah.
We're going to apply the handbrake, select reverse. It's important we select reverse because we're travelling backwards. We need those reverse lights on. Those reverse lights are signals to other road users, so pedestrians, other vehicles that might need to know what we're doing.
Don't forget you're giving a brief outline here, yeah?
Okay. And then what we're going to do, we're going to use close clutch control. We're going to bring the car back to what we call the point of turn, which is roughly where the straight curb ends and it meets the bendy curb. We're going to come to a stop. We're going to look around, make sure it's safe to reverse into the road, and then we're going to proceed. We're going to keep the car very slow. You're going to bring your right hand up to the top, pull around with the right hand, keeping it relatively close to the curb. Once we're turned into the road, again, we're going to keep the car nice and slow. We're going to keep those good all-round observations. We need to bring the car back about 5 to 6 car lengths. It's important we travel a little bit further back because we've got to come back out when we're moving off. So if we park too close to the curb, we're not going to get
Oh, right.
enough room, enough space to get to the junction. Okay?
Yeah, it's just out of roll.
Yeah.
There's 3 important ingredients on this manoeuvre, isn't it?
Yeah,
You remember
sure.
what I said they were earlier on?
I did.
What are they?
Close clutch control coordinations,
Yeah,
good observations,
yeah.
and good steering.
Reasonable accuracy.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay?
Shall I have a go then?
Yes, please.
Nervous now.
Nice glasses, Tony.
No, thanks.
Are they designer ones?
No, I nicked them out of your wallet.
So, Tony, what we're going to do, we're going to ease off the gas, cover the brake. That's good,
Yeah.
well done. So
Yeah.
we've brought the car down to walking
Yeah.
speed. We're going to look into the road.
Oh, yeah.
Have a
yeah,
good look
yeah,
in.
Yeah,
Have a look at the bend.
yeah.
We need to consider a signal if it benefits anybody.
I don't think there's anybody around.
Okay, we're going to move over to the right. And
Drains width.
Drains
Oh, I
width.
see a drain
Stay
there,
to
yeah.
me. Stay to me. That's good. Stay back to you. Straighten yourself up, and come to a stop. Superb. Handbrake on, and into neutral.
Yeah, so there was no need to go steer to me, steer to you.
All right. Okay.
Yeah? Because you've already explained to me you want me to stop at Drainswood, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So if you put your book away.
Dreaded book.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Right, Tony. That was good.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, we're going to select reverse gear. Can you remember why I said it's
So have a think about how I'm going to judge to get around this corner, yeah?
right? Okay. Reference point
Yeah.
in your mirror. Okay, Tony. If you look in the mirror, can you see in your right mirror? Can you see?
Oh,
the
right
ca-
mirror.
Right mirror. Yeah, you need the
Yeah.
right mirror this time. What we're going to do? Can you see a gap between the car and the curb? Can you pick up a reference point?
A part of the car that lines up with the curb, you mean?
Well, can you see the gap in between the car and the curb?
Yeah.
How far away is it?
From that front door handle,
Yeah,
it appears to be about 3 or 4 finger widths away.
fantastic. Well, we want to try and keep the car reasonably at the same distance away from the curb all the
Oh,
time.
right.
So we're not going to stare in the mirror. What we're going to do, we're going to glance in the mirror and we're going to look around, remembering those all-round
Yeah.
observations. It's,
Yeah.
it's very, very important. Can you remember why it's important? What are the dangers of not looking around?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Pedestrians or the road
Oh,
users.
right,
We
yeah,
need to
yeah.
need to know if there's any vehicles approaching
Yeah.
us. And just to remind you, if there is any vehicles approaching you or pedestrians, we're going to stop the car.
Oh, right.
Okay, can you remember the reason why that's important?
No.
We could hit them, couldn't we?
Oh, right.
We could turn. They might not be expecting it.
Yeah.
Pedestrian could cross the road.
Oh,
they
I
might
remember
not.
now,
They might
yeah,
not see us.
yeah.
Okay. So what we need, 3 really important ingredients into this. Involving this manoeuvre. We need nice tight clutch control. Now we seem to be on a flat road at the moment, so I think the driving biting point will be perfect here. If you look up the hill, if you look up the corner where we're going to, it's just slightly uphill. So again, we're going to need to keep that driving biting point. Again, that's very important. If you come up too far with the clutch, the car's going to go too fast, so you're going to lose control. If the clutch is too low, the car could stop, could even roll forward.
Oh, right.
Okay, so that clutch control is very important.
Do you have a go then?
Should we? Yeah, we'll have a go. So select reverse for me, please. Okay, Tony, that's first or third gear. Why is it important to select reverse? Can you remember?
What's reverse?
So come back into neutral. So reverse is over to you and down. So palm over to you. Come back into neutral. Palm over to you and bring it downwards. Palm over to you and down. That's up. Bring it down. Let's go into neutral. Palm over to you and bring.
Why do you think I'm out of roll? Why do you think I'm playing around?
I've obviously not explained something to you.
Think about the word why.
All right. Okay. So why is it important to get to select
Yeah,
reverse? Okay. Right, Tony.
Yeah.
Why is it important to select reverse?
Don't forget, I've never done this manoeuvre before, yeah?
Okay.
So I would probably get some money in the bank before we
Okay.
start going out with the questions, yeah?
Okay. So come back into neutral.
Yeah.
Right, Tony, it's really important that we select reverse. Number of reasons. One, because we're going backwards, we need those reverse lights on. Reverse lights are your signals to other road users to let them know what you're doing. If you went into the wrong gear and went into first gear, or third or fifth, or second or fourth even, if you're looking behind you and you've selected the wrong gear, you've selected a forward gear, the car's going to go the wrong way. You're going to be looking one way, the car's going to be going another way. So it's very, very important to select
I
reverse.
suppose that'd be dangerous, wouldn't it?
It'd be very dangerous. So if you're looking backwards and the car goes forward, could be a pedestrian in front of the car,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
could be another vehicle could stop.
I've done this twice
You know
before.
this?
I think I might be able to remember.
Good.
Over there, back.
Fantastic.
Oh, got it now.
Good. Okay. So, what we're going to do, we're going to select the gas. We're
Set
going
the
to
gas.
set the gas.
Yeah.
About a pound coin's width. It's a little bit too high. It's important we don't go too high because the car could go shooting backwards. We don't want that. Just want it nice and low.
So you want me to come right off
Yeah,
it?
just come off about a pound coin's width, please. That's about perfect. So we've got a lively hum there.
Oh, lively hum.
A
Oh,
lively
right.
hum.
Yeah, I get you, yeah.
Have you heard
yeah.
that one before?
Yeah.
Good. And we're
What do
going
you want me to do with that foot now?
to keep it still.
Oh, right,
So
yeah.
lock it in
Yeah,
place, and
yeah.
we're going to bring your clutch up a centimetre at a time until you find the driving biting
Oh,
point.
right.
Hold it there. Push down. Push down. Okay. Why do you think that happened? Push down with the clutch, Tony.
All the way down.
Press it all the way down for me.
Down the thickness of pound coins.
Thickness of a pound coin, and again. Perfect. Does that feel okay to you? Maybe slightly high. Press another pound coin's width down.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. It's very important that we don't have that clutch too high, Tony, because the car could go shooting back.
Oh,
Again, we
right,
could even
right.
start.
Yeah.
It's going to be dangerous. There could be a pedestrian there that we're not expecting.
So what do you want me to do with my feet now?
Lock it in place,
I'll
Tony.
lock it in place.
Keep
right.
your feet still.
Yeah, they're locked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, we're going to start our observations now.
All right.
And because we're going right, we're going to start off over the left shoulder. So keep that clutch still.
Yeah.
So look over your left shoulder for me, please, Tony.
Yeah.
Right
so
out the back
fine.
window.
I can see everything in these mirrors.
Don't forget, we've got blind spots. Do you remember the blind spots from your mirrors lessons? So we've got blind spots. So it's very important. We're going backwards.
Yeah,
we need to be looking
I can
backwards.
see that car. I can see that car parked over there.
Okay. And what about this yellow car behind you now?
Because I've got a bit of a sore neck today. I don't be looking around me unnecessary.
Well, you won't need to look too much. So if you look over your left shoulder for me, through this back window, Tony. It's very important you look through this back
I
window
can see
because
everything through there.
we have blind spots, Tony, don't we?
Yeah, I think I can cover all the blind spots. There's so many mirrors on there.
We need to look over that shoulder, Tony. We need to look backwards, don't forget. Out the back window.
I wonder why that is.
It's very important we look out the back window, Tony, because excuse me. It's very important we look out the back window, Tony, because we need those good all-round observations. So if we miss something in our blind spot, it could be very, very dangerous.
Just out of roll.
Yeah.
What's the hardest thing to see?
Children.
Exactly.
Right. Is that the word I need?
Yeah.
Kids. Okay.
Yeah.
Tony, there could be a young child at the back of the car.
All right.
His ball might have gone under. That's the one,
No,
Tony. Well done.
Nobody there.
That's fantastic. So we're going to look around, Tony, in your left door mirror,
Nobody
up
there.
ahead,
Nobody there.
right door mirror, and then over your right blind spot.
Yeah.
Through
nobody
the back
there.
window, Tony. Again, don't forget those children.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's the one, Tony. Well
Yeah.
done. And then we're going to release the handbrake,
Yeah.
keeping that left foot nice and still. Release the handbrake all the way down for me, please, Tony.
It is.
Tony, if you look on your dashboard, can you see the red icon there?
Yeah, it's nice light, isn't it?
It is nice, yeah. It's showing you that the handbrake's still on. So we need that handbrake off. It's very, very important the handbrake's off, Tony, because if it's not, and you've got your clutch up to the biting point, it's going to struggle against the handbrake. Could burn the clutch out.
Oh,
Could damage your car.
I'll be stand now.
Good. So look around. Good all-round observations. Don't forget, Tony.
Yeah.
Why is that important?
Really important.
Really important for children, yeah? So look around for me, please. And come to a stop.
Oh, I didn't see him.
Play handbrake. Would you apply the handbrake? Yeah, right, I would. Okay. So again, we need to look around all the way around now, Tony, before we start off again. For those children,
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
left
yeah,
shoulder,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
down.
yeah.
And then nice and slowly all the way around. Then over your right shoulder. And Tony, when the how would you explain the looking in your mirror now? When you come to the point of turn, if you remember, I mentioned it to you before. It's when the straight part of the curb goes out of view in your mirror, meets the bendy curb.
You said the door handle there.
That's right.
Keep it in the same place.
That's fine. Carry on.
Yeah. So just go.
Look around. Left
Oh,
shoulder
look around.
first.
Oh,
Left shoulder first. That's the
Oh.
one. Look around. Good all round observations. That's good. Keeping that door handle next to the curb. Clutch low, Tony.
Hey.
Clutch down, thickness of a pound coin. Ease off the brake. We don't want the two fighting against each other. So come off the brake. Keep your clutch low. Press the clutch down for me, Tony. Good. Ease off the brake. Press the clutch down, Tony. Thickness of a pound coin. It's very important we do that
It
because
must be important because you keep talking about it.
we do. The car's going to keep shooting back, isn't it?
Shooting back.
It's going to go fast back. It's fighting against each other.
Yeah.
Could burn your clutch out.
Or it's going to.
Or it's going to. Car could stall. Oh, right, okay, so we're looking for. So it's very important we do that, Tony. So again, looking around, keeping that door handle in line with the mirror, looking for other
Oh, shall I
vehicles.
start? Start steering now, I think.
Okay, so wrong way, Tony. Right hand goes up, come to a stop.
Now, when you're going backwards, you steer the opposite way to what you do.
No, we
as
steer
if you're
the
going
way that we're going.
Are you
So
sure?
yeah, when we're going backwards, the back of the car becomes the front of the car, if you like. So whichever way you're going, that's the way you're going to steer. So you're turning right, so it's the right hand goes up, and you're going to pull around with the right hand.
I'll move it back in.
Tony, it's very important we don't turn the wheels when the car's not moving. That's called dry steering. It could damage your tyres and your steering mechanism as well.
All right. Shall I put
So
it
again,
back
it
forward?
could be very dangerous. Just leave the wheel there.
All
We're going to get the car moving first,
Yeah.
but before we do that, we're going to do our observations again.
Again.
So we're going to look over the left shoulder.
Yeah.
Left shoulder is very important,
All right,
Tony.
yeah.
Remember those children?
Yeah.
Looking around the vehicle.
Yeah.
Over your right shoulder, please. So again, because of the delay, we're going to have to do that all over again.
Again.
Yeah, all over again. It's very important. Remember the importance of the children.
Yeah.
Are you clear to go?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Tony. Keeping that door handle on,
All
in
right,
line
yeah,
with the curb.
Yeah.
Don't be turning too much.
These mirrors are really good, aren't they?
So don't forget your blind spots, Tony. Looking around, all round observations all
Yeah.
the time. Cover
Yeah.
your left shoulder, please.
Oh, left shoulder.
Well done. Looking around the vehicle. Looking around for me, Tony.
Yeah, it's all clear.
This is good. Is that door handle still next to the
Yeah, these
to the
mirrors
curb?
are really
You're
good,
doing
aren't they?
great. Just keep on looking around over your shoulders, Tony,
Oh,
over your blind
keep walking
spots.
with the room.
Of those children. It's very important. It's very good clutch control as well, and good steering. And good observations. You're getting the hang of that, Tony. Well done. So don't forget your right mirror as well.
Yeah, that
Making
straight
sure-
line aversion point I got last week.
Brilliant. You're not
I've got it now.
perfect. So
What do I do?
So we're going to get the car moving. You're going to straighten your wheels up,
Oh.
and then hold it there. And again, whilst we're looking around, keep an eye on that reference point that you got last week for the straight line reversing.
Yeah.
So look around over your shoulders. Which one first? That's the one. Why is that important, Tony? Look over your left shoulder.
Oh, pedestrians.
And we're going to look all the way around, don't forget. Good.
Why am I
Pedestrians and
looking this way?
other vehicles. Over your shoulder.
Yeah, why am I looking this way?
And come to a stop, Tony.
Why am I looking this way?
Why are you looking that way?
Yeah.
Could have pedestrians there, could have other vehicles that have come behind you. And you're looking for...
Oh, you mean pedestrians might come out of one of those
Of course
houses?
they could, yeah. Well spotted.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I knew you was going to say. So you're looking over your left shoulder, please, Tony, as well. And we're going to keep the car moving backwards. Don't forget that straight line reversing reference point.
Looking.
You're doing a great job here. Keep the car slow. Push that
Oh,
clutch
I've
down
got
to
too
the
close.
£7 coin.
I've got too close.
Too close to...
Yeah, the corner. Oh, the curb.
Okay. Put your handbrake on
I'll
for
go all the
me.
way around again.
You don't need to go all the way around again. What we're going to do...
I'm a perfectionist, I really want to get it right.
Yeah, don't worry about it. What we're going to do, we're just going to move forward slightly and reposition ourselves, and we're going to come back again, keeping that reference point. Hold it there. Can you imagine reversing into the driveway, and you've just got a little bit too close to the lamppost? You're not going to come all the way out the driveway again, are you, and start all over again? What you're going to do, you're going to move forward, a little shunt forward,
My wife
and
would.
you're going to reposition. What's that?
My wife would.
Was she? Women are perfectionists.
To drive around the block.
Yeah, we won't have to do that. So what we're going to do, we're going to do our all-round observations again. Very important. Why is it important? Do you remember?
Cars and pedestrians.
Well done. So we're going to move forward very slightly. Straighten yourself up again. Straighten your wheels and
Oh,
stop.
I'm back in position now.
Fantastic. So we're going to select reverse again. Where are those observations going to go?
Oh, did it all around.
Brilliant. Well done. And around again. That's good. So keeping those reference points in line. Keep looking around, Tony. All round observations. So left shoulder, Tony. That's great. Well done. And bring the car to a stop again, please, Tony. Keep foot on the brake.
I see
That's
now
good.
why you've got to keep looking around.
All
eh?
round observations again. So anything could happen, couldn't it?
Yeah.
And again, we're going to keep on reversing about 6 car lengths up.
I just keep looking this way, don't I?
Keep looking all the way around, so
Oh,
it's
all the
very
way around.
important. Vehicles and pedestrians could come from
I
anyway.
need a neck massage after this.
Keeping those reference points in line and bring the car to a stop. Well done.
Boy, that was hard.
Whew, it was. You did a great job there.
Thanks.
Well done. I think you've
try
got the hang
again.
of that. Of course we can try again.
You alright, did I?
Yeah,
A lot of looking, didn't
you worked me hard there, didn't you?
I? Sorry?
You worked me hard
What do you
there.
mean?
What's
you
the first?
worked me
That's
hard.
the first time I've done one of them.
It was me doing all the work. I bet your neck's not sore, is it?
I was looking around as well.
So do you want me to pull around again?
Yes, please. So, it's very important here, Tony. The reason we've come back this far, now if we was doing a left reverse, we would have stopped a bit closer to the junction. I mentioned to you earlier, it's very important we reverse round about this far because it gives us time to get out, get
right,
our position and get back
Yeah.
again. So it's very important that when we pull away here, we get onto our side of the road, which is the left-hand side,
Yeah.
and then we're going to turn right again. We're going to give it another go.
Right, so, just out of roll a minute.
Yes, thank you.
That's good. So we are going to try it again. What would be good, because you put a lot of money in the bank there, you gave a lot of good information,
Okay.
yeah? Tony, would you like to try it again? How much help do you want from me?
Right, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah?
Good.
So go on then.
So I'd say that now, not when we get back to the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, Tony, we're going to give it another go.
Yeah.
Remembering what I said about getting on our side of the road, we're going to pull up in the same position we was in last time.
Yeah.
You did a really good job there.
I thought you were just going to ask me how much help do you want from me?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to ask you. You did a really good job there. How much help do you want from me?
If you can just give me a prompt, I think
Okay,
I've got the hang of most of that.
brilliant. Well done. Give it a go.
Yeah, I'd like to have a go myself.
Good.
So pull up in the same place.
So pull up in the same place for me, please, Tony. Like you pulled up
Drains
last time.
with, isn't it?
Drains width away from the
Yeah.
curb. Well done. Well done. Good stuff.
That.
So, how much help do you want from me?
Just a little prompt.
Okay, so we're going to select reverse gear. Can you remember why we said it was important to select reverse?
Yeah. If I have a forward gear,
Yep.
I'll be going to be looking that way.
Yep.
And a pedestrian could come out of the house.
Yep.
And I'm going to go that way. I could run him over.
Brilliant. Not
And-
brilliant that you'd run them over, brilliant that you remember.
And you get the white lights at the rear.
Brilliant. So you got pyjamas on?
And I get my feet ready.
Yes, please. So, where are you going to get the clutch?
Oh, I did a gas first.
Brilliant. Well done.
Lively hum, innit?
Lively hum, well
Yeah.
done.
Clutch on. Biting point, isn't
Well done. Can you remember why that's important? Do you remember why it's important not to come too high
it? On which?
on the clutch and the gas?
Well, too high on the gas.
Yep.
When the clutch comes up, it might shoot back.
Good. Well
When
done.
the clutch is too high, I might go back too quickly when I let the handbrake down.
Good. And what are the dangers of that?
I'll miss the corner completely.
What are the dangers?
Um,
More important.
Probably end up more like hitting the post box behind.
We wouldn't have missed that girl there, would we, with the pyjamas on? Bright pyjamas, were they?
Oh.
What about pedestrians?
I know,
And
but-
children, don't
yeah.
forget. Yeah? Good, okay. And can you remember which observations you were going to do?
Start round there, you said.
Brilliant. And what's the reason? What's the reason for that?
Watching them pedestrians getting in that car, keep an eye on them.
Well done.
Watch me safety bubble.
Well done.
Behind me. Looks clear.
And what reference points are we going to use? Can you remember that?
That door handle is a drain through from the curb. We're going to keep it in the
Fantastic.
same place.
Well done.
Handbrake down.
Okay, hold it there. Which way should we be looking?
I'm just letting the handbrake down.
Brilliant, okay. Tony, come to a stop. Can you remember why it's really important to make sure that that handbrake's
Oh
fully
yeah,
off?
that red light goes out.
That's the one, well done.
Trying to think why now.
Something to do with the
Oh,
clutch.
we could burn the clutch out.
Brilliant, well done.
I know I have to start again now because you said if I pause I have to start all over again.
Well done, Tony.
Oh, my neck getting worse now. Have you got any paracetamol?
No, but I know a good masseur.
I'm sure you do.
She's Chinese, though.
Got to follow that curb round, haven't I?
Yes, please, well done. You did well there to come. Starting which way are you going to turn, Tony?
Oh, to the right, sorry, yeah.
Well done. So look in front of you. What are we going to do there now?
I'm going to wait for that
Well
there now.
done. That's good. And can you
I think
remember
I've got to
where
look
you're
around me again now, haven't I?
Brilliant, well done. So good all round observations all the time, Tony, keeping those reference points where they were.
Keep checking.
Well done, you're doing great. Well done. Just remember what we're checking for.
Everything. Vehicles, pedestrians, especially children, are very hard to see. There's a car coming down my
Yeah,
road.
well done, well spotted. So where are you going to look now? Well done, that's really good. So off your right shoulder, well done, Tony. That's good
Oh,
with the
I've
steering.
got my straight right reversing point.
Well done.
Turn my steering off.
And can you remember how far back we're going to reverse?
About 6 car lengths, you said.
Brilliant. Can you remember why that's important?
So we've got
On
time
this
to,
right reverse?
time to get back on the other side of the road.
Yeah, brilliant. Well done, Tony.
Make sure I don't get too close this time, wouldn't
It would be helpful, it's good, well done. Again, we're looking for pedestrians coming out of those driveways and the gardens.
I? If we get
You're
too
doing
close, it
great.
means you've got to drive all the way around again, doesn't it? Oh no, you don't have to, do you?
Brilliant. Why don't we have to?
Just got to pull forward a bit and level it off.
Yeah, brilliant, well done.
My door handle's in the
Great
right.
coordination as well, great observations, Tony.
Come on, my neck's killing me.
It's a small price to pay, Tony, if you save a child's life.
I
isn't
suppose so, yeah.
it? And where are we going to stop? Do you think this might do us round about here? Keeping that steering wheel nice and
Oh,
straight.
there's a car coming.
Neutral, well done. You're a natural at this, Tony. You've done good there.
And I do alright?
You did great. Well done. Really good. You're a natural.
How'd I feel?
Brilliant.
Alright.
Thank you.
How'd I feel?
Yeah, it felt good. I didn't have to work as hard on the second one.
Well, yeah.
The first one, you stumped
If you
me a
put
few
the
times.
education in on the first one,
Yeah,
it's like you put £10 in the bank, yeah?
of course.
So you can now start drawing that money out, yeah?
Okay.
And it is really important that you do try and draw some money out.
Yeah.
Because it helps both of us. It helps your pupil to realise I have learned something here today.
Yeah.
And it gives you a good idea of what your pupil has picked up on
Of course, yeah.
and what they haven't, yeah?
Mhm.
And that gives you an idea, well, yeah, I'm not too sure if he was quite understood that. So we'll go in a bit more detail there, yeah?
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah. How did that do? How did I do with that?
Very good, very good.
Did I get enough information out of you? That's what.
Yeah,
I mean.
remember when we're sitting over there in the brief?
Yes.
It's a brief outline.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah?
I know.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure whether I needed to do that there or when we pulled up.
No, we do it there.
Right. Okay.
Once we pull up here, we're going to start the manoeuvre. That's when the detail wants to come
Okay.
in. Yeah, that's when the detail has really got to be all explained. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I'll pull every trick in the book on you there.
Right.
These are mistakes pupils make.
Of course. Yeah. Of course.
And obviously by me sticking them in, it shows you how to handle them. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I spot them all? That's the main thing. I think I did.
Yeah.
There was a couple of times where you kept persisting. And I knew that I hadn't given you that education. I couldn't figure out.
Yeah. What was
part of
the
it was
what was the bit I was waiting for?
children? I think.
No. What was the bit I was waiting for when I didn't back off?
Oh, the reasons why.
The reasons
Yeah,
why,
the reasons why.
Yeah. That there has to be a reason why.
Yeah, sure.
Otherwise, you're just teaching me by rote, and
Yeah, of course.
you're just saying it's got to be in reverse gear because I tell you so. Yeah. I'm not going to learn much
Of
from that.
course,
Yeah.
you'd not know.
Yeah. Make sense?
Of course it does. Yeah, that was great.
Well done.
Thank you. That was good.
All right.
Enjoyed that.
The left reverse would be no different. Yeah. The same problems would arise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
I think
remember
the only
this.
difference is the distance back, isn't it?
Sorry.
I think the only difference is the distance that we have to reverse.
Oh
back.
yeah. Which you would have learned from your part 2 anyway, wouldn't you? Yeah.
We did that last week here as well.
Yeah, the examiner would explain to you on your part 2 on the right hand reverse. They nearly always tell you that. I'd like you to reverse back a little bit further than normal. If your trainer's been any good, he would have explained that to you already anyway. Yeah. Well done.
Thank you.
A pause.